Can we get something straight here, please? There is no radical left in America. It's merely a fear-mongering expression used by American oligarchs and the people who do their bidding in order to characterize politicians and movements in America that are considered completely normal and bipartisan in the entire rest of the industrialized world. A triggering expression to get Americans to fight against their own interests. And you know what? It's worked for a long time. Proposals that help everyone and that will finally bring us into the modern age like the rest of those countries. There are no communists in Washington, and the only thing remotely socialist about any of our lawmakers is, again, what is considered completely normal, successful, and not politicized in the rest of the industrialized world. It is now being mentioned that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez may be eyeing a run for the White House in a few years. And while the notion of that may stir up strong feelings in Americans of all ideologies, let's outline just how radical AOC isn't. Let's see, she supports universal health care. Every other industrialized nation has it, and even some less developed ones. She wants to raise the federal minimum wage to a living wage, even though our oligarchs have tried to convince us that wages that keep up with inflation will somehow hurt us. She champions paid family leave, stronger worker protections, affordable housing, and college access. These policies are standard and widely implemented ones across Europe, Canada, and other developed countries. These are not revolutionary proposals by any measure. They're simply steps toward a modern, equitable society, which we so desperately need while we're too busy fighting with each other to notice how badly we're all getting screwed. Just remember what our puppet masters are depending on: our obedience, which comes out of fear, and our lack of questioning much of anything that matters. They want us to just hear the word radical and fight tooth and nail against anything they attach the word to, but the next time you hear the word radical, remember what it actually translates to in the context of America: normal. Yes, radical in America actually equals normal all over the non-socialist and non-communist world. And if AOC does in fact run, the people who own most of the media, who also hoard most of America's wealth, will be freaking out when they envision a world where people won't be so exhausted, broke, in debt for most of their lives, staying in jobs they hate just because of the substandard health insurance they can't afford to lose, or because they can't afford to look for something better. That kind of thinking doesn't happen in those other countries the way it does here. And for the love of everything that is holy, she would actually be young.